Good morning, everyone. My name is Aditya Valani. I am from Civil Engineering. My topic name is Understanding Nested While Loops in Python. In this presentation, we will learn how nested loops work and why they are useful in programming. What is a while loop? First, let's understand what is a while loop. A while loop is used to repeatedly execute a block of code as long as a given condition is true. The loop keeps running until the condition becomes false. It is important to ensure that the condition eventually becomes false, otherwise it can lead to the infinite loop. Key characteristics. Some key characteristics of while loops are: first, the condition is checked before every iteration. The code may run zero or more times. It must have proper logic to stop execution. Last, it helps control the flow of the program. Now the question is, why do we need nested loops? Some problems are complex and require multiple levels of repetition. Nested loops help us solve such problems efficiently. They are useful in working with grids or tables, data processing, vector generation, searching in multiple dimensional data. A nested while loop means placing one while loop inside another. The outer loop controls how many times the inner loop runs. The inner loop completes all its iteration for each outer loop cycle. This helps in handling multi-level operations. Let's understand the flow. First, the outer loop condition is checked, then the inner loop starts. The inner loop runs completely. After that, the outer loop moves to the next iteration. This process continues until the outer loop condition becomes false. The basic structure of nested while loop is one outer condition, one inner condition, and each loop has its own control variable. Always use different variables, update both loop conditions properly, avoid infinite loops are the important point in the given topic. Let's look a simple example. We are generating a 5 into 5 multiplication table using nested while loops. The outer loop represents rows, the inner loop represents columns. Each value is calculated as row into column. In this code, I use for rows outer loop, j use for columns inner loop. For every value of I, the inner loop runs from 1 to 5 prints and the product. After each row, a new line is printed. How it works. Outer loop starts with I is equal to 1. Inner loop starts with j is equal to 1. Product is calculated and printed. Inner loops run 5 times. Outer loops increase and repeats. Important point to remember. Always initialize variable properly. Update loop conditions to avoid infinite loops. Use meaningful variable names. Use for loops when code needs to be similar. Be careful with performance in large data sets. To conclude, nested while loops are a powerful tool in programming. They help solve complex problems involving multiple levels of iteration. However, we must use them carefully with proper logic to ensure correct execution.